Well, the Rings of Power continues on with partings. More like fartings. I guess if there was going to be an episode that was the better one of the batch, this one would sort of be it, but it's just more of the same. Galadriel ruins it all. It poses like it's going somewhere. So the Fartfoots are back. Then they're still on their migration, and still, hey, the guy broke his ankle, so let him and his family die. To the point of taking the wheels off their cart so that we can leave them behind, because they're just a drag on the group. Yeah, it's just really nasty, you know. Maybe you should get eaten by the the monsters in the woods. But once again, Gandalf reveals his superpowers. I just assume he's Gandalf. Looks just like him, but maybe he'll turn out to be Sauron, huh? Maybe Pretty Boy isn't Sauron. Maybe he really is just another, lost king. Sound familiar? But anyway, so he saves the Fartfoots again, especially Nuri, and then but he, I guess, I don't know if he outright broke his arm or whatever. It looks pretty badly damaged, and then I guess he's got to heal it. He sticks it in water, and it starts to freeze, and it nearly freezes her because she thinks she's trying to help him or whatever. Anyway, she gets scared of him, and then all the trees tend to react to him and all that same old stuff you keep seeing. He's got superpowers, and so that's that. So that's part of that mystery. It wasn't much. Arondir goes back to his girlfriend, and she's the other girl boss besides Galadriel here. She has to rally the townfolk. Who will fight? She gives a speech and everything. Because the orcs are coming again. And, the creepy old guy who was chasing after her son and wants him to join the Church of Sauron, he balks and says, she's just going to get us all killed. Let's all go and bend the knee for Sauron. So a bunch of them leave, and they're going to go greet the Adar and his orc army. And they show up and march through the night with their tiki torches. Yeah. But the thing of it is, the old creepy guy, he thinks Adar is Sauron. Adar doesn't like this and attacks the guy, and apparently forces him to kill one of the younger people to show his loyalty or some such. I don't know. But so there goes one candidate. It'll probably come out that he's actually more bent on revenge against Sauron than Galadriel is, but you can't win through hate. So that'll probably be the deal there. Who cares? So Elrond, of course, sets up to meet with the Elven King and his buddy from the Dwarvish kingdom, and they have their little back and forth and whatnot. Well, turns out his king was deceiving him the whole time. He knew all about the ore, but he just needs Elrond to tell him, is it there? Even though he gives the whole history of it, how it's created and everything, which is cool to look at. Give him that. And more of the stupid dialogue. The Elrond's, I'll give up my oath just on mere hope. Mere hope is not meager, or no, a mere hope is nothing to cast aside, even if it's meager, which is, mere hope. It's not, you shouldn't give up mere hope just because it's mere. They keep doing these things and they deliver it like it's so profound, but oh boy, it isn't. But nevertheless, that's actually the only interesting scene in it. Even though it's so stupid, because the king says, "Yeah, I knew that they had it. I just wanted to. I guess he just needs Elrond to clarify that, And Elrond just, I won't break my oath. I swore I wouldn't say anything. So okay, it's there. I mean, yeah, you still maintained your oath there, Elrond. Don't worry about it. But you're not fooling anybody. I know they got the super duper ore that I need. So, and he shows them, oh no, the rot's setting in, and the elves will be doomed if we don't find this great power source and all that. So there you go. How about that? Meanwhile, Arendelle and what's her name? Was it? Anyway, her son shows him the hilt, and wow, I've seen this before. So they pull some bushes apart, and oh look, it's an old altar to Sauron, and there's a little wooden sculpture of his sword and everything. Whoa. And he says, hey, it's a key, something. And then what's her face? She decides, well, we're just going to have to bend the knee, otherwise we'll get wiped out. And he's like, no, don't do it. That's about it. Yeah. And that's it. Meanwhile, Galadriel has to go show the boys how to sword fight. And, of course, she whips their ass. And it's really pathetic. It's terribly done. It's awful. And then the rest of it is her with her pissed off expressions and everything, looking at everybody. Because Sauron, Hellbrand, I don't want to be the king. I don't want to go back. And you will. And of course he does. He suits up, and then she's all like, yeah. And they get on the ships and they leave in the end. Now, before they get there, the boyfriend of Isildur's sister, because she's like, you could stop this war if you try it. So he does. He tries to talk his dad out of it. And he says, hey, man, we're going to have the king of the Southlands in our back pocket. This is a great opportunity. Let's just sit back and profit from it, Oh, no. So he runs over to the fleet of ships and decides to sabotage one of them. But Isildur is stowing away because Daddy doesn't want him to join the Navy or the Army or whatever the hell. And but he wants to because this is his chance for glory and whatnot. So they struggle and whatnot, and the ship catches on fire and blows up. But Isildur saves his future brother-in-law, I guess, and they make up some BS story. And, everyone pretends to be stupid and not figure it out. And so there you go. Well, it's only one ship, so they still had enough to take off on, so it just resulted in nothing, really. So off they go, and Galadriel shows up in her super-duper armor, which looks like it's almost too heavy for her to walk in. But nevertheless, she shows up and walks in slow motion, so it's okay. And is all smug and proud of herself, and everybody else looks at her like, oh my God, I've never seen anything so amazing. And then she shakes hands with Hellbrand, and they're off to the next episode. Yeah, that's what they did. There you go. Rings of power.